are back. Singeltrack Session has returned.
Yep, took a month off.
Took some time off. Now we're at Singletrack Session 14.
Yep.
Had to regroup. Had things we were getting done. There's
Yep.
just so much going on our side, right?
Well, we had to take a break.
Yeah, we did. We had to take a little break.
Yep.
Regroup. We got some things we're working on.
Uh-huh.
Plus other things we're working on and more things we're working on. So we're working on some things.
That's really cryptic.
And we're also back in the Bomber Studios.
Yeah. We're going to be here for a while, I think.
I like it. We got a great view of the mountains. We got
do.
a little dusting of snow on top. It's a little rainy today.
It is. It's nice.
But we got all our equipment set up on the boxes for box jumps.
Yep.
So it's getting me psyched out for tomorrow morning at some level.
Yep.
Being back in here. But yeah, so it's Singletrack Session 14. We got a lot to catch up on. So bear with us. We're going to go through this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and kick it off. So Studio 78, it's been at the shop for a month. And it hasn't been looked at yet.
Right.
So it's just sitting there lonely, sad, crying. So hopefully we'll get that back. And even if we're not podcasting it, I just want it back because I miss it. So that's where we're at there. We just had a recap of the Carl Meltzer contest.
That was huge.
That was a big one. We teamed up with Ultraspire for an Ultimate Carl package.
Right.
Not a thing with his package, but a package in general. So we got that. Braden Lim won that, which included signed Speed Goat belt, a shirt, some socks, a CD.
Was there a poster involved?
There was all kinds of stuff involved. And a TrailManners hat was in there.
Right.
There was all kinds of stuff. So congratulations, Braden, on the Ultimate package win.
So how's Braden going to get his stuff? Who does he need to contact?
Actually, Tina at Ultraspire's reaching out to him to get him taken care of. So they've already, I think they might have already connected.
Good.
But Ultraspire kind of took the reins on that and got all the shares, the likes, the everything else's, and put them in a hat, and boom, Braden's a winner.
I'm glad they did that because that was a lot.
That was
participation on your guys' part, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's fun for us to see everybody that participates. And then we also had a part 2, an Ultragen / First Endurance giveaway.
Right.
For some, people that came up with some ideas of a new Carl Meltzer. He's got socks and shoes and belts, and he's got a new sock coming out that has the 2189s not that far on them now.
I saw that. Yeah.
So those are new ones coming out. But anyway, we had a contest, so people came up with some ideas of another product Carl should endorse, and there were some good ones. Don't get me wrong. We picked 3, and that's probably more than I'm gonna say that we probably said for Ultraspire or First Endurance to help us out with. But,
that's okay.
But our good friends will take care of it. So
they will.
I'm gonna have the 3 people I announce. You have to email me, okay? Manners@trailmanners.com. Yep. Send me an email. We're gonna get you a code, so you just go on and order what you want.
Yeah, that'll make it easy.
So that'll make it easy. So our first winner came up with a product, and I think this is a really cool idea because Carl's pretty creative, is a wicking Speed Goat running hat. You know, like they do with like Boco gear, like our hats, or there's some other companies out there. A cool design, and you know, Carl's design for his Speed Goat race is kind of creepy.
It is way creepy.
So I think that's a good idea, and that was John Mock. So John, if you want to go ahead and again email me. The next one is a gentleman named Josh, and he came up with Speed Goat Epsom salt. So it says sore muscles. Get salty with the Speed Goat.
I like it.
That's pretty sweet. So, Josh, don't have your last name. It wasn't on there, but get a hold of me as well. And we have one more winner, so we had 3. The next one is Eric, and his last name, I'm going to just gun it out here. Ferree.
Is that R or an N?
Ferree.
Yeah.
I chicken scratched that down.
Yeah.
So he had, and because, you know, we're all about, you know, non-chafing. And so he came out with a Speed Goat Billy Butter, anti-chafe lube for boys, and Speed Goat Nanny Butter, pH balanced for the ladies.
I love it.
So Eric, John, and Josh, shoot me an email, manners@trailmanners.com. We'll hook you up so you make sure you get your prizes from First Endurance. And thanks to First Endurance for helping us out on that project. Robert Coons, you're a good guy. Appreciate it. We still have, the problem is, though, we have another contest that's lingering. And if we don't hear back in a week, we're going to recycle these things.
Uh-oh.
Okay? So we had an episode with Tommy Backhalf Barlow.
Yeah.
And this has been a while.
A month ago. Yeah.
Our good friends at Palmer Divide Run Company sent us over some Solomon waist belts. These things are sweet.
They are
They
pretty
retail
sweet.
for like $70, $80, $90, something in that category. We had 2 winners.
You know, PD Run Co. gave us the option to keep those ourselves.
That's
and
true.
We said, screw it. Let's give them away because
That's
we
right.
love having contests.
Yep. So that's the truth. And the winners, Mark Imasa, Imasa, and Paul Smith have not claimed their prize.
Oh, fellas, come on now.
So we're going to give you a week. So this show is going to launch on November the 3rd.
Okay.
We're not going to give you a week. We're going to give you till Tuesday, which is what's Tuesday?
That's the 8th, right? Is that election day?
Is it election day?
I think so.
Yeah, Tuesday the 8th. You have to get a hold of me with your information, or we're putting them back in the contest gear, right?
Yeah, definitely. Come on, they're free.
Yeah. So Manners at TrailManners.com. Mark Amasa, Paul Smith, and we just barely launched our latest episode.
Yes, Varner.
Yep, James Varner.
Yep.
That was a good show. We did it right here in the Bomber Studios.
Yep.
It was about Rain Shadow Running Company, all his races he's got going on, as well as the Trail Running Film Fest, which is still touring right now. There's a contest associated with that.
Right.
For some free tickets. So you got to listen to episode 58 to see about the contest to enter that. But that was a fun show.
That was.
And we've already got people commenting, hey, that was awesome.
Right.
It's funny. Appreciate it. James is a good guy. We'd definitely like to have him back, especially when we put him on the spot, which is his favorite race.
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah. He was squirming hard on that one.
He was, man. And so I'm still trying to figure out how to make a race fit.
Oh, man.
In my schedule. I know for us, it's a little bit of a travel thing, for sure.
It's a travel thing, and for me, it's when am I going to have hernia surgery?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So that's something we haven't really talked about.
No, we haven't. So if I've got a hernia, and I can't run far, and it's really annoying. I can't lift. I can't run. I'm really grouchy. The 25 pounds I lost over the summer are starting to creep back on. So I got to figure out when I'm going to have the surgery, and then got to get trained up again because I was getting fast there.
You were.
I was getting fast through September and the beginning of October.
So what's your estimated downtime for this?
I think 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks
is what I've read and what I've been told by the people who've had the surgery.
Okay. And so what are we waiting on? Just
the surgeon.
Just to get some time in?
Yeah, I was supposed to see the surgeon yesterday, but they changed my appointment to Friday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so then I got to get on his schedule and then just get it done.
Well, maybe if what we need to do is just have a contest and someone out there with this really sharp knife, some deer hunting carving skills.
Yeah, and they got some mesh. They can just go ahead and super glue in there.
And we can have a contest to fix Joel's hernia.
Yeah.
So that'd work. And we'd give you, obviously we'd give you a trucker hat or something.
Yeah, we've got something,
or if you have some good advice, maybe you've gone as a runner through this hernia
stuff.
stuff.
Exactly. I'd like to hear what you've gone through.
Yeah, get some good advice, getting him back out there, but not too early in the kind of the healing process on what works. So
yeah, I'm smart about that.
Yeah, because we know a friend.
Yeah, Jim Skaggs
had it.
Both. He had bilateral. He had both of them done at the same time, I believe, and he was running 2 weeks after the surgery, which was a bit early.
Yeah. So we'll see. So yeah, we got to get Joel back.
Yeah.
So we can keep signing up for races for next year.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'd love to do one of those rain shadow events, but like you said, it's hard, right? My schedule's already kind of laid out for next year. I only have one more race to sign up for, and I'm locked in.
Well, I'm excited because near the end of this show, we're going to talk about some races too. Yeah, because it's fresh, right? It's hitting right now.
I know,
and we got to get the word out. So. Let's see what else. Oh, big in the news right now. How do you tackle this one? A friend of Dave Mackey, good guy. Yeah. Fortunate to know Dave. He's going through some struggle right now, but his attitude towards this is unbelievable.
It's amazing.
And he's just a great guy anyway. But if you haven't heard Dave, about 16 months ago, he was involved in a pretty heinous accident up in the mountains in Boulder. Mm-hmm. His leg got pinned. Search and rescue had to come up. He's gone through 30 plus surgeries.
Right.
And of course, Dave is like Mac Daddy, fast runner, everything. Well, he's going to elect to have his leg amputated from the knee down today. Yeah, November 1st. I think yesterday was Halloween, so I was recording this show a little early, but he got together at, I think, Boulder Running or Flatiron. Anyway, somewhere in Boulder, he had a running store. They had a little Halloween run, and he had people, I think, signing his leg.
Yeah, that's crazy. A little creepy.
But we just want to, send our good wishes to Dave. Yeah. Because it's, he's got a battle ahead of him. But boy, if you've read what he's putting in social media, if you know him at all, he's tackling this with probably the best attitude I've seen in something. And I guess that's the only way you can really do it.
Yeah, you have to.
But yeah, we just want to send him our well wishes, speedy recovery. Can't wait to see him, out there blazing, because he'll do something incredible when this is all said and done. So good luck to Dave. Switching gears a little bit, me and Joel have talked about this, and it's not a little while, and it's not dragging our feet. What do you know about me and Joel is we're kind of to a degree perfectionists.
Yeah.
We don't like subpar.
No.
If we can help it.
Yeah.
And our skills sometimes are limited in things.
Right.
Opening a beer bottle, we're solid.
Yeah,
right?
we're pretty good about that.
Things we got some survival skills. But
it's beer drinking season too.
It really is, man. But some of our skills aren't up to par, so we're getting help. We're moving things around. But we have some media kits coming out because we've been approached
right
by different organizations, different races and companies. Hey, we want to sponsor the show.
Right.
How do we get involved? It's coming.
It's coming.
And you can still email us, and we have some preliminary stuff we can get you because what we're setting up, and kind of spill the beans a little bit. We're doing some race, not just like company wise. Hey, let's support this company and do a trade of some sort here. But we're doing stuff for races.
Yeah, we are.
So we saw some good success last year, and we just kind of did it on the. These are our friends, right?
Yeah, the events that we believe in and we want to support, and we want other people to come and experience that event.
Yeah, and they've saw some success with their registration.
Yeah, their turnout was higher.
Yeah.
Because of our direct involvement.
Yeah, and we saw people there like, and fun stories. Oh, yeah, this is your fault, TrailManners.
Yeah.
I signed up this, and now I'm hating it or whatever.
Right.
So we're going to have some stuff for race directors as well on there.
Yeah, if we can help you guys out, promote your event, but it's got to be an event that we believe in.
Yeah.
And you can't get all butthurt if we say no.
Yeah, and we'll have our little kits, and there'll be like different levels of stuff for companies, and we have just a one-off for the race stuff.
Yeah.
But we want to put this together in a nice format, make it look good. So it's coming.
It is.
But if you have questions, if you're interested, definitely shoot us an email so we can put you on the list to get the information out to you. There we are with that. And then we want to give a quick shout out to Elevation Culture.
Boy, they got really cool stuff. You need to go to their website.
It's ridiculous.
If you're a race director and you're looking for a cool medal or memorabilia, go there.
Abso-friggin-lutely.
Holy cow.
So we met up with Eric, and we had him do a project for us.
Yeah.
And me and Joel already have talked. We're going to have some more coming for
these
for
are
sure.
sweet.
Because what he did for us, we did a small run on our end to do some cool things, but we already have ideas for other things. But he does some amazing custom woodwork.
Right.
And you need to check it out at
He
Elevation
made coasters
Culture.
for us.
Yeah.
I call them coasters. I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to put a beer on top of one because it might break.
Because it's like 3D and depth and everything else.
It'd be cool if you glue a magnet on it and you can put it on your refrigerator or a filing cabinet.
Drill a small hole, hang it from your award medals.
Yeah,
but
that'd be kind of neat too.
But as Joel said, if you're a race director, please go
Right.
check it out, because a lot of the awards that we're seeing at races, not that we've won any, but maybe for participation stuff.
Right,
How's
exactly.
That, right?
You get done with like a trail marathon.
Yeah.
Right,
and
not a road one. I don't know anything about road marathons.
Yeah, I don't either.
You get a medal usually.
Yep. You get
And
some type of memorabilia.
Some are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Speed Goat medal is way cool.
Yeah.
Right, that one's pretty rad.
Yeah.
The other ones I've gotten for trail marathons, not so much. But boy, if you go to this guy's site, he's gonna hook you up.
And he'll make big awards, like really cool stuff.
Right.
And he'll make the one-off stuff.
Yeah.
But please check it out, because it's different, and everybody's run, and you get the same thing, and you got these clingy medals, and he has stuff that is just different, right? And that's what we're looking for.
It's
in races.
artwork.
Yeah, it's
pretty.
And he's an ultra runner.
Yeah.
He did.
So he gets it.
He did a 200-mile race just here a month or so ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So he's support runners. It's his business. Again, Elevation Culture. Talk to Eric. Tell him TrailManners sent you.
Yeah, please do.
We just talked about James Varner. We can't tell you enough. Check out the Trail Running Film Festival at trailfilmfest.com.
Yeah.
It's touring the country.
Yep.
If there's a stop near you, make sure you hit it up. You can still win some tickets on episode 58, but support James. It's a cool thing he's got going. There's some like novice or what do you call them?
What was
filmmakers.
it? They had two different categories. They had like one category for like the guys that make this is their living,
Pro,
right?
Yeah.
Like the professionals. And then they also had another category for the amateurs. Right, those guys are just going out and shooting on either their GoPro or their iPhones, and they've come up with some really good, ideas and projects, and so that is also touring with the film festival.
Yeah, and there's some good stuff. I mean, like you said, there's some pro level stuff that's ridiculous.
Absolutely, right?
Like from like guys like George
Trappy.
Crazy Legs Lucas. You know.
Trappy's, Matt Trappy type of
videos.
quality, right?
Yep. And then there's going to be some novice stuff. And spoiler alert, I've got some ideas for some of the. I went and looked at his categories.
Yeah.
For videos from this past year, and spoiler alert, I got a couple on my mind maybe for next year in the amateur category.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, it is scary, but my brain won't slow down. So, and then we mentioned it. We have a lot of things we're working on.
We have got one just ginormous project that we started on,
and we're so excited to announce it. And it's been in the works for some time,
right?
But it's not time to announce it today.
No, not today, not yet.
But it's getting closer, and I just want to release it to the world. It's
we
like
probably got
letting
another
doves
month before we can talk about it.
Man, I hope it's sooner than that. But anyway, we're teaming up again with Stacy at Barking Goat Studios.
Yep.
He's developing a new logo for this awesome project we have coming up. So again, he helped us out with another logo, the Gear Garage logo.
Gear Garage logo, yeah.
And now he's working on another one. We're kind of corresponding back and forth with some ideas. But anyway, huge project, like Joel mentioned. Super excited to announce it to the world. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Lion King when he announces his baby to the everybody else. That's how it's going to be, folks. I'm telling you right now. What else we got going on? Our next show, right?
Yeah.
Episode 59.
Yeah.
Okay, that one is a little chilly.
It was chilly for you.
Yeah, so that one is coming up next week. You have to listen to this. Just another tool for your quiver. It's cryotherapy.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to say it. You can check it out now. You can Google
whole
cryotherapy.
body cryotherapy.
Yeah,
that's the official term for it.
There we go. And so there's that show coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Gear Garage number 12 is on the horizon.
It is?
It is. We'll announce that one when we have the next product we're going to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We have a few, I'm not going to mention names, but there's another shoe company involved that's sending us some samples.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
It's supposed to be two, but we have one coming for sure.
Yeah, there's supposed to be two. Turtle Miller, come on now.
Oh, and a little quick shout out to Turtle.
Right.
He's a fellow van guy.
Yeah.
V-dub, and he got in a wreck.
Got in a bad wreck.
Yeah, I posted something. I had a really rough day last week, and I posted something. It's like, rough day,
Yeah.
And he's like, worse than this? And he sent me a picture, and I'm like, okay, no, it wasn't that bad.
No.
So Turtle was driving down the freeway in his sweet bus, and a semi-truck tire came flying off.
Rim.
Yeah, from the other direction.
Yeah.
And he smashed the front of his bus.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't die.
Yeah, well, that's what he told me, that the highway patrolman says these are usually fatal.
Yeah.
And so, Turtle, glad you're okay.
Yeah.
'Cause you got your race coming up. You got to direct and some shoes to get out, so I'm glad you're okay. Hope the bus survives.
No, I think it's totaled.
Is it really?
Yeah, he told me it was totaled.
Oh, man, that's super sad. I know a 78 for sale for the right price. You just have to call my mechanic, and we'll get the paper.
Get the details worked out.
Yeah, we'll
right?
get that figured out. So let's jump into some races now.
Yeah, because we haven't talked about.
We haven't done a lot of races lately.
Because there hasn't been a whole bunch.
Yeah, you kind of have that rush in September of the hundreds, the big ones. There's a 200 mixed in there, and then it kind of slows down.
Yeah, it trickles off.
But there's a big one that just happened over the weekend. And the reason we're talking about it for me anyway is because it's one I want to do.
It looks fun.
I really want to do it. The problem is it's always Halloween weekend, right?
Yeah, and you got a kid.
When you got kids, so I don't know. I mean, it's on my list to do. Let's put it that way. But maybe if there's some really cool trick-or-treating in the area, I can finagle this one somehow, right? Warm weather, trick-or-treating.
It was way warm.
Yeah. So anyway, we're talking about the Javelina 100.
Yeah.
And there was a course record that went down for the fellas.
Yeah, fast. Oh my gosh, fast.
Zach Bittner.
Yeah.
13:30.
That's oh my gosh. I think I read his one of his laps. His pace was like 7-minute pace, and their laps are I think 20 miles.
Yeah, something
like
that area.
So he ran 7-minute pace for 20 miles and a 100-miler. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think his other laps were like 9-minute pace.
Nah, slowed way down.
That's amazing, right? Crazy.
So yeah, and Hal Corner had the previous record,
right?
So
did you see Hal Corner's a little disappointed that he doesn't have a cologne line named after him yet?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Go back and look on his Twitter feed. That he won that day. That was awesome.
I'll have to check that out because that's funny. And then on the women's side for the Javelina, this first name, excuse me, it's either Dana or Dana.
I'm going to go with Dana.
I'm going to go Dana. Anderson. She won for the females 21:03 at the Javelina 100.
Right on. It was a hot day, folks.
Yeah, it's
I think it was like 90 to 100 degrees down there.
If it's that hot, I definitely can't do it. That would struggle. But I think Zach, even in his comments, said, once the night hit, he went after it.
But do they have like a stagger start?
I don't know.
What's the deal?
13
hours is like.
Yeah, if they start at 5 or 6, he ain't hitting the night. But he said when the night hit, he felt, the goodness came in. But, yeah, that's a weird one. I'll have to check that out a little bit more. Look into it some more. Some other races on the docket. We got El Vaquero opened up.
It did.
With Ty Draney's race. I'm already registered for that one.
Me too.
So we're locked and loaded.
We are. If you want to get in that race, you better get in.
Yeah, it filled quicker last year than it ever has.
Yeah, and there's not that many spots.
No.
250 maybe for both races.
Yeah, which is good. So that one's going to fill. So check out El Vaquero. That's already open. It's in August.
Right.
This weekend we have the end of the season of this year for the Antelope Island races. So the 50K and the Trail Half are this weekend.
I think you can register a day of for those.
Especially if you bring the RD some
beer.
Yeah, there we go.
Some
good stuff. Yeah,
he doesn't like IPAs.
He's pretty lenient. But if you give him IPAs, just put a sticky note on it for Eric and Joel.
Yeah, we'll take care of those.
We'll make sure they don't go to waste.
Yeah, fresh squeeze, please.
Yeah. And then his next one, since we're talking about Antelope Island, the registration's opened up for the Buffalo Run 2017.
Yep.
That's March 17th and 18th. He's got the 25K, the 50K, the 50-mile, and the 100-mile distances. Mm-hmm. So there's something for everyone, and Joel and I are usually always there.
Yeah, I think I might do the 25K.
Yeah,
I'm going to volunteer.
I'm gonna jump into one for sure. I know it won't be the 100-mile.
No.
And I know it won't be the 50K.
No.
So I'm locked. I'm 50%. It's either 25K or 50-mile. So it's really going to depend on how I feel through the winter. 25K is a good race because you can go for it.
And that's what I want to do. I want to go for it.
Just an early 16-ish mile.
Between it and the Zion 100 that I can recover.
That's true. So I think for me, depending on the 25K or the 50 miles, is going to depend on what else I have lined up either after or before. Because I'm still up in the air on some stuff. So because we're still looking for ideas, people. If you've got a hidden thing, you got to let us know. But you got to let us know now.
Yeah, I think so. For me, it's all about the surgery. Yeah. If I get it done in the next 2 weeks, that puts me into the middle of December for starting the run again. It'd be hard to do a race in February.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. We've been talking, and I'll say we, because there's a few people involved, been talking about doing a fun run in February.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's kind of a getaway. Because we like to get down to southern Utah in the winter.
That would be fun to go do that.
Do something, whether it's the Traverse area, some of the stuff. Where were we at when Bryce Thatcher at Ultraspire took us for a run? That was a cool spot.
We were on Grafton Mesa.
Yeah, and we had that little ghost town thing we hit.
Yeah, that's the cemetery, Grafton Cemetery. That's a neat area.
Yeah, so that'd be fun to go down to. But yeah, if there's some stuff out there, let us know. And then we'll just kind of, we don't have a whole lot more to go with this show. We're going to give a little shout out, thank you. So, and there's a few.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important because, again, we talk about it. I know you probably get tired of hearing it, but, it does cost money to run this thing. So we just want to I'm going to go down a list of people that we just got a flush of orders in because we just put some new tech tees in and they're almost sold out again.
Those reds are awesome.
They only had a few too, and I think the men's are almost gone. But anyway, Brad and Michelle Wojciechowski from Utah, thank you for your orders, shirts, hoodies, you name it. David from Washington, Utah. Wendy, our good friend, got some more beanies from Pokey.
Yeah, she did, 40 miles for her 40th birthday, something like that?
She invited friends and said, hey, you come run with me. I'm going to get you a beanie.
Yeah, so she's a good friend.
She is. Bill from Pocatello placed an order.
All right.
Good friend Jeff Hart from Utah, soon to be up in Washington near the Chuckanut start. Says he got some floor space or some room space for some of us down up there. So another one that's been fun is Henrik from Sweden.
Or is that Heinrich?
Either way, Heinrich. I'm gonna say Henrik.
He better call us and let us know.
Yeah. Because we're not good with pronunciations, but he's over in Sweden. He's been giving us a lot of love on social media too. So
maybe we should make a trip over there.
Yeah, is there a race we can come over and hang out?
I'm sure there is, right?
So he's got some stuff. Kim from Whitefish, she won our Sunto watch. She placed an order. Whitefish, Montana. Joel from El Paso, Texas.
Is that Rodriguez? Is that his last name?
Yeah, he's been really supporting us.
I know, like crazy.
Yeah, so appreciate that. And then Josh from Tualatin, Oregon. placed an order. So everybody that's just throwing these orders in, thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We'd love to see, our stuff in action in cool places, especially, places we don't get to as much. Sweden, obviously, it's a good spot.
Whenever I see Brad Sweden,
yeah.
He's got the TrailManners hat on. It's because he's like killing it right now.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see.
And I think he just placed another order too.
Yeah.
He's not on here.
I'm sure his wife's like, no more.
Yeah, so she probably doesn't like us. But, you can say good things about us. Hoodies, we already did our pre-sale on that. You can't get any more hoodies. The cutoff is here.
I think so.
So thank you for those that ordered. We got those to the printer, and we'll have those out shortly.
Yep.
Beanies are still available. You can still pre-order those. We have some coming in that should be, I think we're a couple weeks out still. We said around Thanksgiving, so we got a few more weeks on those.
We'll probably hit that delivery date for sure.
Yeah,
we ordered them early.
Yeah, we did. So they're still available. They're going to go fast, though, folks. And again, that's it. We're not doing any more of those. So we're excited to get those.
Yeah.
Tech tees, they're running out. We're running out of those. And the soft cotton comfy tees are running out as well.
Those are nice.
So we're kind of getting low on stuff. We still have visors and hats. We ordered a bunch of those. So those are still there. But yeah, thanks for everybody's support, especially with the orders coming in. I love to get that email that has a little bing, showing, hey, PayPal. I'm like, sweet, we can, pay for services. So thanks for the support there, and thanks for everybody, sharing us, liking us, and following us out there. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Instagram's a blast. Everybody that tags us in their cool photos, I love looking at those just to see what everybody's up to. It makes me jealous some days when I'm riding around for work and I see people on peaks and doing really cool stuff, and I'm not. So thanks for that. But like Joel mentioned earlier, we've talked about, we have some big announcements coming up. It's really hard even not to talk about them because we're excited about it. But when the time comes, it's just going to be more fun things.
Let's just say you're going to probably make a trip to Ogden in May.
Okay. Oh, Joel's dropping teasers.
Right?
Now you're getting me all pumped to say something. But yeah, there'll be...
Probably, if you haven't met us and you're within a 300-mile radius...
Yeah, that's not bad.
You're probably going to come to Ogden in May.
It'd be fun to do that, I think. I think it'd be good.
Right?
It's going to be festive anyway.
Very good. It's going to be festive.
Okay, we better stop before we really blow it. But so we got that going on coming up, and some other really fun stuff. And then again, we really appreciate people sending us emails who they want to have us have on the show.
Yeah,
we've had some people saying, "Oh, you should interview this person. Oh, you should interview this person," and we're all about that. So if you have people you want us to interview, if you know them even, you can drop them a hint before you even send us their name. But that works. Let us know because we're all about getting people on the show. Winter's starting to come. So me and Joe aren't going to be getting out as much. To travel around and get all these people. So
probably not.
We might have some stuff via Skype or Google Hangouts, which we're not huge fans of.
But
we'll do it,
yeah.
right? We'll do it because there's obviously we can't be everywhere. But we've enjoyed the last little bit. We've had some great guests, but it's always fun on the Wasatch Front. We have such a great community here, and people are doing some cool things. It's not just like only for this area. It's like people all around can get stuff out of it. And so there's a couple guests that I'm thinking off the top of my head that will be good to have here in the Wasatch Front. And again, if you are traveling through, which a lot of people do for business, we're a big hub here, and you're stopping in, whether it's you run for Solomon and you really want to say hi to us, and
which
you
come,
should. Yeah, when you come to their headquarters here at Amersport. Hit us up. Let us know. We'll get you on. We'd love to have people on the show. And gear, if there's some gear you want us to test out, let us know there too. Because we're all about that. We have some fun ones coming up to throw back on Gear Garage. So how we do? We kind of hit everything we needed to, kind of catching up with Singletrack Session. It was a lot, but we haven't been doing it for a little bit.
Right.
Again, this is a weekly show. We're going to get going on Thursdays. So, I think that wraps it up.
Yep.
I think most of all, me and Joe just want to thank everybody for the continued support.
Yeah.
We're surprising. I'll say surprising. That sounds bad. We're over 180,000 downloads now. We're approaching the 200,000 download, which amazing. I think we're going to hit before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And for those of you that aren't aware, our first show launched the Tuesday before Thanksgiving a year ago.
Right.
Right. So I'd love to hit that, which I think we will before Thanksgiving. That'd be a fun first year to have under our belts.
Yeah.
And then just, give us some, if we get to Outdoor Retailer in January.
Right.
It's trying to build some steam up there through our website.
Right.
Getting some things going there. So big year it's been, and kind of humbling all the cool people we've got.
whirlwind.
Yeah, we've got to talk to some amazing people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
People send us stuff. Oh, great show, but you don't understand how much fun we have.
Yeah,
it's almost not fair. We could have so much
yeah.
fun with these people, but we know we enjoy what we do. But we couldn't do it without people listening to us. So keep sharing us with your friends. Keep following us. Spreading the love. That's the biggest thing to do. And yeah, we'll be back again next week. Episode 59. Right. Yeah, 59 is the cryotherapy, and then another Singletrack session. So. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. November's here. Some of you might be getting your stretchy pants out. Good luck with that.
Yep.
And we'll catch you next week.